Hey guys, Abraham here with the Salmon Homestead. Down at the in-laws again this week. The three things I think I want to focus on for you is, one, the Mother's Day flowers that came in. They sure looked awesome. Number two, I took quite a few shots of flowers from down below to way up high in the greenhouse. And number three, the perennials came in. Most of the perennials that we sell, they just came in this week. I hope you enjoy this video. So I'm in a spot that I don't spend really too much time in. Most of the time I spend it out in the greenhouse. But yesterday and today, Renee has the Mother's Day flowers all coming in. We cut about half of them yesterday, and this morning / afternoon we're cutting the other half. So let me grab one here. So I'm taking approximately that much off the bottom, equal out the cuts. It also cuts this plastic that some of these have water, little water bags that are have a rubber band on them. Keep the water in, so I got to cut that. Otherwise what would happen is that little bag of water would dry to water, and then that plant would actually dry up and you'd be like, why is that happening? Well, you didn't cut the bag. So I'm making sure I cut the little bag, opening up some good water. It opens up the plant to receive some nice water in the containers. And they're all organized by their color and kind, so it's to be easy for Mother's Day to pop into a vase so you can come and buy it. So our cut flowers go into containers like this, and we fill them up to about a fourth-ish or a fifth of water. But with so many flowers that come in all at one time for like Mother's Day, we did not have enough of these containers, so we did have regular totes that we're now putting water in the bottom. So for some of you who like to cut your flowers at home and maybe you don't get them into your vase right away, you could take a small tote, put some water in it. That could hold it for you as well. flowers come in long boxes. As you can see, this one says the Queen's flowers. Come in boxes. I just took off the straps, open it up, and then you'll be able to see that they sort of, you lay 2 in one way and then you lay 2 in the opposite way, and you just keep going back and forth, and then that will get you the most in the box. And what is, I would say, interesting in looking at this, when we pack the fish at the processing plant up in Naknek, Alaska, it's the same thing. You sort of alternate back and forth because the body of the fish is large, flower is large, and then you have the tail that's smaller, and then here's your tail, the bottom of the stem. So you alternate back and forth and you get the most in your boxes. See how the stems are dry right here? So we're gonna give them a fresh cut, so then the flower will want to suck some more water up. Now look how that looks nice. It doesn't look dried out at all. Here, that one was a little short, so I'm just gonna cut that one. We have 2 coolers at the in-laws that a customer could look in the cooler and see what vases or different flowers they would like put into a vase. The 3rd cooler is actually an old bedroom that they put right above here. They put a cooling system into, so when Easter, Mother's Day, or maybe it's a funeral where there's some really tall or awkward sized pieces that don't fit in the other 2 coolers, they'll turn this machine on, and that cools it right down to the temperature that's needed to keep the flowers really nice. So it's pretty cool to see a whole almost floor arrangement of flowers here in this room. My wife had actually slept in this room. Before that, her older brother Joe and Craig were in this room, but when they left the house, she was the younger sister, then she got to move into this as her bedroom. So who would have thunk that years later, after having this as her bedroom, with a bed, nightlight, things like that, it would turn into the extra cooler room for the greenhouse. shipment of perennials has just arrived. Craig went over to Joe's Power Center to get the machine to take them off. They're looking gorgeous. Many different colors of caladiums. Awesome shade planter. Some lamium and impatient in there. Coleus. Has some nice $59.99 planters. Sun or shade. Beautiful hanging basket. Dragon wing begonias. This color would be pink. 2 full rows of dragon wing begonias, red and pink, and a whole variety of impatient hanging baskets. Marigolds, vincas, salvia, dusty millers, celosia, impatiens, calendulas, a lot in the 4-pack. Nice cocoa liner in this style here. 2 kinds in sun. Here's some Begonia hanging baskets and Super Bell hanging baskets. A few more watering can hanging baskets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.